All right. So I'm up here, and right now and I'm in the old Maynard Station Saloon, where I'm going to be spending the next 3 days. I have it booked up for 3 days. Kind of like a family vacation in a supposedly really fucking haunted place. And you can see that I'm not playing around because this is where I'm at. And I'll show you that I'm actually in a saloon. All the alcohol, got some Hennessy. I'm already hearing shit. I don't know what the hell. Every time I walk through here, I hear like a weird, low-pitched noise. And these are old, actual ice boxes. This is the beginning of a documentary that I'm going to be filming here. I'm not just going to be filming at this location either. I'm going to be filming all over this area. Virginia City, Gold Hill. A couple more locations that I can't remember what the name of the towns are. Probably venture into Reno. I'm probably going to make like a 2.5, 3 hour documentary. And you can see the view from where I am here. But we got the exit sign that's 6 inches above my head. But yeah, I'm here by myself right now. I have someone else with me on the trip, but I'm only going to be filming when I'm alone because I tend to do better that way as far as activities concerned. And you can see that's what they put here. And there's a map on that one out there too, and that's a whole nother room. And then there's another one out there, but I don't really want to go outside right now because I'll be locked out because the keys are hanging over there. But yeah, I'm filming on my iPhone 12 Pro Max right now because you can see I'm charging one camera here. I have another battery I got to charge there. I have to charge this when the other camera over there is done charging. So, yeah. I'm going to have some fun here. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to, and I don't know if I said this at the beginning or not, but I'm the first person to ever film in here. As far as I know, no one else has ever filmed in here. I've never seen anything shot in here before. So I'm under the impression right now, as it sits, that I am the first one to ever film in here. And I'm not even a block away from the Mercantile. No, I'm like right across the street from the Mercantile building. I'm maybe a half a block from Gold Hill Hotel, which is supposedly really haunted. which I'm going to try to film there maybe tomorrow. I'm going to make my way over. I'm going to do the rounds in this whole area while I'm up here and see what I can see or see what I can catch on film. I've already had kind of a creepy experience. Well, a couple of them actually. When I first got here, it's not doing it now, but 3 times I've walked through this area here, and for whatever reason, there was like a low pitch, what almost sounded like a girl's or a woman's voice. But yeah, you can see the mercantile shop right there, or the building at least. And the Gold Hill Hotel is right down there. So, and there's something behind me back here. I'm not sure what that is, but it's got a big metal door on it, and it says danger, keep out, so I'm not going in there. But I'm here at the right time of year where it's cool enough, but not freezing cold, to where I can actually film and be comfortable. Because most of the time, if I tried to film up here, it'd be either freezing cold or hot. And right now it's perfect weather. They've had a ton of rain lately, so yeah. And I think I've probably got myself multiple times. I just noticed there was a mirror there. I wasn't trying to show myself, but oh well. At least I'm wearing clothes. That's all I'll say. Anyway, chicken. Yeah, I don't know what my phone just picked that up, but I just heard that low pitched, weird, whatever that is again. But then again, this area is like, they get a lot of paranormal investigators and stuff up here, and there are speakers strung up everywhere. So it could be something that where they're expecting people to, yeah, see, every time I come through here, I don't know what's causing that. There's like a low pitch female sounding voice every time I come through here. What are these? And there's some sort of, bar lights. There's lights up here. That's not what, those are lights, so that's not where the sound's coming from. But it's like, it's coming from this area though. Every time, watch. Let's try that again. I'm gonna try to recreate it again because that's the 4th time I've heard it since I got here. And I don't know where it's coming from. It's like this general area right here somewhere. Unless there's something in the drawer. Playing that on a loop or something. No, there's not any. Oh. The hell is that thing? There's like a little, looks like some sort of speaker in the outlet there. That's probably where it's coming from. Yep, they probably got it set up to where at night there's probably going to be all kinds of crazy shit happening because this area is like a hotbed for supposed paranormal activity. And every corner of the room, and I'll show you, there, and there is a speaker. It's wired up completely. So I think that's probably what I'm dealing with, is someone who knows about the paranormal stuff going on in this area. So they're trying to generate more money for themselves by trying to scare people who stay here. And like I said, I am, as far as I know, the first person that has filmed here. So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, I think it's something to do with either the speakers that are wired up everywhere or the one that's in that outlet right there. Because I hadn't noticed that little speaker plugged in right there until just a second ago when I showed it on camera. Right there. So that's most likely where that voice, yeah, see, I just heard it again. It's motion activated most likely because every time I walk through here, and you can see the little light on it, literally every time I come through here, there's like a little voice. And I don't know if my phone is picking that up or not. But I'm thinking that it's coming from that speaker. So I don't know if I'm gonna believe anything that happens here tonight, honestly, because like I said, even though I'm the first one that stayed here, or well, not the first one that stayed here, the first one that's actually filmed here, because someone else stayed here last night, but as far as I know, they didn't have anything to do with paranormal investigating or anything like that. But like I'm saying, I'm gonna be up this way for 3 days. I have a bunch of filming to do, and I'm making a documentary. I'm not going to be sugarcoating anything or anything like that. I was told this is to ward off evil spirits. I almost forgot to mention that. Supposedly that's to ward off evil spirits because and there's alcohol in this thing too. But supposedly this place is haunted. This whole area, not just the part of that was weird. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Literally felt like I had like pressure on my chest for a second there. But supposedly from the top of this mountain where I'm at, which is Virginia City, like 1.5 miles, 2 miles in that direction is Virginia City. And then there's another little town back down that way, which is, I think it's called Silver City, if I remember correctly. There's some stuff that I might be able to film there. There's 2 or 3 other little towns back over that way. There's Carson City, which there's a bunch of locations there. There's Reno, which everyone knows about. There's a bunch of places there. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun up here, I think. And like I said, I'm going to be filming alone at these locations. I don't want to have anyone with me. I've done that in the past where my videos got all messed up because of other people making too much noise because they were trying to fake their videos, which I'm not doing YouTube anymore. So, man, what is with that? Every time I come in this area, that's the second time. I've walked through here, and then when I get like right in this general area somewhere, I keep getting feels like pressure on my chest. Oh, this is going to be a fun investigation. But yeah, I just wanted to do the first part of the documentary here alone. I'm not quite sure. There's a guest house or a little apartment in the back. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if someone else is going to be staying there. I have to wait and see because if someone else is going to be staying there, I'm probably not going to be able to film at night because they're going to be too, I don't want to have corrupted audio or anything. Because this door here goes to another apartment. And I don't know if someone else has got that rented out for the next 3 days or what the deal is. But anyway, that's going to do it for the first part of the documentary. I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be I don't know if the next time you see me, I'm going to be filming it here tonight or what I'll be doing. Alrighty, I'm back. So, let me see which battery goes in which one. I'm going to do a little experiment here because I'm still waiting for the batteries to recharge on everything, and neither one of the camera batteries has fully charged yet. So, yeah, I'm still sitting here waiting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a test. I'm going to do like what these What are you doing, you damn thing? Are you not? So, this is a SB7T Spirit Box. I don't like using these things because they are really insanely annoying. And I really don't know how to use it quite yet, if I'm being honest. It doesn't seem like there we go, now it's working. The reason I don't find these to be, well, maybe a lot of other people in the paranormal but you can see why I don't find this to be exactly credible, because I've already, in the span of 3 minutes and 15 seconds, less than that because it took me a minute or so to actually get it going, but see, that was like, I'm getting random voices in it, but they're like voices that sound like the radio. And that is exactly why I don't find these to be credible or reliable as far as paranormal. See, that's music playing. Yeah, there's a ghost singing through a radio. I mean, these things are these are not reliable, and I'm proving that right now. That was my whole idea, was to sit here and do this to prove that these things are not reliable. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like anything coming through this is actually a spirit communicating with me, because I'm not actually trying to communicate with anything. And that's like the third or fourth time that, make that 5 times, 6 times, that something from the radio has played through this. But of course, it's a spirit trying to talk to me, right? These are completely unreliable. Anyone who believes that these are reliable is really stupid, I think. Get the point yet? These are not reliable. These are just random noises and voices that are on a loop. See? Just random noises and voices. See? It's just bullshit. Anyway, that's all I want to do. I just want to prove that these things are not reliable, even a little bit. All right, I'm back with the second part of that experiment. I'm going to try something else that I've never done before. What the fuck was that? Hold on. What the fuck was that? I am completely alone here, and I just heard. I mean, there's traffic going up and down the street because this is a tourist area, but I heard when I was sitting there on this little love seat thing, I heard the distinct sound of like the gravel being moved in the parking lot outside. Like when a car comes in to the parking lot too fast or something like that. That's what it sounded like. But you can see, and it sounded like it came from this side of the building. There's no car out there. But there's also a parking lot out here, but there's also no car out here. I hope the phone picked that up, because I heard that with that was loud. That was something. I was not expecting that. I was literally getting ready to try to do something that I've never done before. Like, I was getting ready to do another experiment, because I have this recorder here that I wanted to try and actually do a live EVP session, which I've never done. I don't even know if I know how to do that, honestly. Let's see. All right. So is anyone here with me? If you're here with me, did you used to work at the Saloon or one of the other buildings here in Gold Hill, or maybe you worked at one of the places in Virginia City, or can you tell me where it is that you worked? Can you tell me your name? Do you like that the current owner has turned this saloon building into a vacation rental? I'm hearing footsteps in the other room that I just came out of where the beds are. Are you walking around in here where the beds are? There were just footsteps on that step. I went to step off of it and I felt someone else step onto it as I was stepping off of it. And not only that, I heard the footsteps. Was that you that just stepped on that step? Did I step on your foot by accident? Do you know that you're dead? Okay, I'm going to stop it here and play it back. All right. So is anyone here with me? If you're here with me, did you used to work at the Saloon or one of the other buildings here in Gold Hill, or maybe you worked at one of the places in Virginia City, or can you tell me where it is that you worked? Can you tell me your name? Do you like that the current owner has turned this saloon building into a vacation rental? I guess that was just the wind. Could have swore I saw something like a shadow go by. I'm hearing footsteps in the other room that I just came out of where the beds are. Are you walking around in here where the beds are? There were just footsteps on that step. I went to step off of it and I felt someone else step onto it as I was stepping off of it. And not only that, I heard the footsteps. Was that you that just stepped on that step? Did I step on your foot by accident? Do you know that you're dead? Okay, I'm going to stop it here and play it back. Well, I'm not sure if I caught anything or not. I couldn't tell because I was playing it into my phone, so you'll hear it. If there was anything on there, I couldn't hear anything. But I was just trying to do a little experiment because I'm bored. Because I'm still waiting on my cameras to charge. Anyway, that's going to do it for this part of the documentary. Alrighty. Man, it's way darker in here than I expected it to be. You can't see shit in here. Man. I don't know how well this is going to work with no, because I'm still waiting on my light to charge, so I don't have any thing to use for a light right now. Hold on, let me see. I don't want to turn all the lights on and make somebody think the fucking saloon is open for business. Nope. I gotta find a. Let's see. This lamp got a switch. Where the hell's the damn on and off switch? Man, I literally can't even see. There we go, that's better. Man. Her shoes out of the way. Oh, I better leave them on the carpet because I don't want the owner to get mad. Okay. Wait a minute. I thought I just saw looked like a, over this way. I don't know if the camera was aiming over there or not, but it looked like a shadow moved over here. Not sure if where the camera was pointed when that happened. I'm in the saloon side over here. That is the bar right there. The reason I want to do it at night, again, because I've already filmed in here 3 times during the day today, and I've had multiple experiences in the daytime. I had something walk right up, like I was walking, and I caught it on video too, where something, I didn't see whatever it was, but as I was walking into the other side of the building, I took a step and then something else took like 2 or 3 steps after I was done walking. I was standing completely still, and then all of a sudden on video I caught like 2 or 3 steps, and not only that, I felt whatever it was walking, like the steps. When it took the steps, I felt it like walk the way to the steps going by me. So that was I've never had that experience until today. And not only that, the old post office is right directly across the street from where I'm at, and I took a picture in broad daylight, and there was an old lady standing in the, there was an old lady standing in the Like, there's a little gap, like probably, I'd say 1.5 feet wide, maybe. Maybe not even that wide. I don't know, because I haven't gone over there yet, because I don't know who owns it. But there was an old lady standing in the picture. I didn't see her with my own eyes. I only saw her later when I looked at the picture I took. I took a picture, and there was an old lady standing there in that opening, looking right back at me, smiling at me. But like I said, when I took the picture, there was nothing there. I didn't see anything or anyone when I took the picture. And I was looking when I took the picture, so there was nothing or no one there when I took the picture. So that was a strange, I don't know. That one, I don't know what to think about that one either. Because like I said, when I took the picture, I didn't see anything. And then all of a sudden, there was, I don't know. And I also noticed that it seems like hardly anybody ever stays up this way at night. As soon as it starts to get like in the evening, everybody starts heading down the mountain. I don't know if it's because everyone is so scared of this place, because all of these little mining towns through here are supposedly really insanely haunted. But like I said, I don't know. Before, when I filmed with this phone, I could see really well at night. I think the reason I'm having trouble is because it's still too light outside, maybe. I don't know. Because it was already pitch black in here when I came in here. I also wanted to see if I can get any like wildlife or anything like that on film, because I can use that if I can get it on. Because I saw, when I was coming up here, I saw some deer, but I didn't get a chance to get them on film because we were in an area where it was too dangerous to stop. There was nowhere to pull over. And if you decide to come up here, don't park on this side, because this side of the parking lot is really, there's a really nasty drop off as you're coming into the parking lot on this side. So unless you have something that's lifted off the ground, you're gonna bottom out. Because we bottomed out when we first came in here. Because from the street, it doesn't look like there's a drop off, but there's like a really nasty drop off right there. I'm surprised people are going up the mountain this late, because everything up there closed like 3 hours ago. I'll go through here. correctly, so I'm going to try to. Yeah, there we go. That wasn't even locked. That's not good. Yeah. The post office is right across the street there. I don't know if you can see. Trying, because I don't want to open the door because I'm in my socks. Because I already took my shoes off because I don't want to make too much noise. But I don't know how to open these things. But yeah. Let's see if I can get this on film. That's the post office. In that gap, if you just saw that, that's where that lady was standing in that picture I took. And I've never had that happen in any picture I've ever taken before. That's the first time I've ever got anything that even resembled a person in a picture that I can remember. Which way do I turn it then? I'm trying to lock the damn thing. The last thing I want is to fall asleep in a casino and end up waking up with some stranger in here with me. Or not a casino, but a saloon. Oh man, I've had a long day. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. And I can't get the deadbolt locked. Which way does it say to turn it? I can't even see it. Okay, I'll go back to that. I just felt like somebody was standing there. I don't know why, but I just got like this really creeped out feeling. Like somebody was standing there. But I don't see anyone. I didn't see anyone when I looked up either. So that was weird. Shit. I forgot there's another door out here. I better make sure that's locked. I didn't even check the damn thing. Oh, of course not. Okay, I'll come back to this video here in a minute. Let me put this down. Okay. Oh, and don't come here if you smoke because they don't allow smoking. And you really can't see shit in there. I just noticed that. Huh. To the naked eye, it's bright in there, but for some reason on the phone screen, it's like pitch black. That's weird. Hold on, I'm gonna put this down again. Okay, got all the doors locked. I'm not the kind of person that goes around leaving doors unlocked. I've lived in big cities too long. That and half the people that are driving around up here look like what, where I come from, we call them tweakers. I don't know if my phone's picking that up, but I'm hearing something. I don't know what the hell that noise is. That was a truck going down the street, but that's not what I was talking about. If I hear something like traffic or anything, I'll call it out, but that's not what I was hearing. There was a definite noise. The wind's picking up too. I haven't noticed anything other than hearing something, and then I felt like somebody was standing there, but other than that, that's all I've noticed. And I don't know why that door over there was unlocked. I'm assuming whoever stayed here before me left that unlocked. I don't know why you can see out there where it pretty much still looks light out, which is strange because literally everything around here closed. It's been like almost 3.5 hours ago. So it's getting late, but for whatever reason it's still light out. I think it's because we're way the hell up here in the mountains. That's strange. I don't know if the phone is picking that up, but it sounds like I don't know what that is. It sounds like there's something on the roof, which is weird. I also hear something, I don't know if that's a loud vehicle or an airplane or what that noise is. So if you hear that, that's either an airplane or a really loud vehicle. But like I said, I heard something that sounded like there was something on the roof because it sounded like it could be the wind too because it's really windy out. And what I heard was like something scuffling or shuffling or whatever you want to call it up on the roof above my head. Like right. Okay, let's try this again. I moved my phone and it automatically just like shut off. Literally, I went like this, and that's all I did, and then all of a sudden it just shut off. That was weird. I'm getting like, what is that? I don't know if the phone is picking that up, but I'm getting movement over there. The fuck was that? I literally just saw something over. It was like over there by the. I had something over, like, between where the second chair is and the door. There was something that was moving. At least that's what it looked like. I don't know. That was weird. Huh. I'm getting multiple really loud vehicles going up and down the road outside. I don't know if you could hear that, but I'm calling it out on video now. Because this street is probably ten or 12 feet behind me. So you're going to probably get some background noise with the traffic. Which I don't know why there's so much traffic all of a sudden, because everything is closed. Unless it's other people up here doing the same thing I'm doing. I don't know. Because there are a ton of buildings up here that can be investigated or explored or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about this place, honestly. I thought it would be really active, and stuff has happened, but it hasn't been anywhere near as bad as what I was expecting. I could have sworn I just saw somebody peep in the door. I was looking right at the door, and it looked like I just saw a face come up to the door and then back away. I don't know what the hell that was. But it literally looked like a face. Like someone walked directly up to the door and put their face up to it and then just backed away. That's what I just saw. He was like right here in the middle too. The door's locked, so nobody's getting in. But I don't see anyone out there, and I don't see a vehicle out there either, so that's strange. Huh. All right. Well, I'll probably film again later and see if anything comes up. Right now, I'm not sure what to think about this place. Stuff has happened, but I don't know. All right. I had a lot of things happen last night. I didn't sleep very well. It's like 6:30 6:30 or 6:45 or something in the morning. The reason I came over here is because I want to show you something. This sign, you can clearly see, no pets allowed. But I got kept awake all night by the sound of a dog barking in here. Literally all night, every time I fell asleep, I would hear a dog bark. Just like what sounded like a really angry dog. Anyway, that's just one thing that happened last night. Jalapeno strawberry. Then I woke up, like, when I got up and got dressed and everything, took my vitamins, this door was open even though we closed it. Another thing that kept waking me up last night. Okay, that's not how those were. The last time I was in here last night, this was on top of these. That was not on top of there, like I just saw it. Anyway, another thing that kept waking me up all night was the sound of one of these doors. I don't know which one it was, but every so often last night, one of these doors in here, I don't know, I couldn't tell which one it was because I was over there on the other side of the building, but one of these doors kept opening and then slamming shut. Or at least that's the sound that we were hearing. I don't know. I didn't hear, like, I don't know how that door ended up opening. Because every time we had to get up to go to the bathroom, we made sure to close it. Because we were kind of creeped out by the fact that some of these doors were unlocked. Because when we got here, we made sure to lock everything, and then I ended up, when I started filming, I found some of the doors unlocked again. So, I don't know. That's kind of creepy. And that door over there, there's only one way that we can lock it because the top one won't lock. Because the owner has that other thing on it, and we were able to unlock it because she gave us a code to it, but once you unlock it, you can't lock it back. Only she can. The main reason I get this is because of the 300 milligrams of caffeine. Because right now I need it because I probably only got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep because, like I said, I kept getting woke up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go make sure because I don't know. Yeah, that one's locked. This one was, yeah, see, I sat here and messed with this top lock for I don't know how long yesterday. Trying to get it to lock, and it wouldn't. Hold on a minute. I think what happened was when they put that door in, they didn't drill a hole for the deadbolt or something, because when you turn it, I'll show you, it turns this far and then that's it. It won't turn the whole way because it's hitting the door frame. Man, that's creepy. I got a picture of an old lady looking at me in that opening over there at the old post office. You can see through these blinds. Wait a minute. I thought I just saw something now. What the fuck? That is weird. I could have swore I just saw something in the opening. Yeah, there's something going on in this town, I'll tell you. That's why so many people come here. It's because of the paranormal activity. Here, let me come down so I can lock this damn thing. Okay, I'm grabbing the phone. I don't know what my plan is as far as filming. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but one of my cameras malfunctioned. I can't even get it to, like, it'll turn on. And I charged both batteries. Both batteries are fully charged for it. So that's not the issue. Whatever happened, anyway, I just got like a really weird, creeped out feeling. I don't know. Anyway, whatever happened with my camera, it'll power on. Like, I'll hit the power button, it comes on and everything, and then it just automatically, like within 30 seconds, shuts right back off. That, and it won't recognize any of the SD cards or anything, no matter what. And they're all name brand SD cards, so I don't understand. I tried all different sizes, thinking that that was the issue, that it could only, that I could only use a certain size or whatever, but that wasn't the issue either, because no matter which one I put in, it still did the same shit. It just failed to read the SD card, even though I put them in the other camera and they worked just fine. So, yeah. So now I'm up here filming, and all I have is my iPhone 12 Pro Max and I think that's what it's called, or Max Pro, or whatever the hell they call it. I don't know. And then I have my camera that I normally use, which I charged everything for that. So, and then I filmed a little bit last night on my phone while I was waiting for everything to charge, but after that I just went to bed because I was tired, because I'd been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. And now here I am the next day, and I'm already up because I kept getting woke up every so often all night long. So it's not like I got very much sleep, but I'd rather just get up than try to lay around, because okay. Fuck was that? Okay, that's creepy. I was sitting right there and I heard something, so I turned my head and looked behind me, and I don't know if it was like right here or something moved like that across that. I saw it go across that outside window. It was outside of the building, and it went like that. And it wasn't a vehicle, because I would have heard it. That's not what it was. It was like I don't know. I don't know. That was weird. I don't know. They have some sort of weird obsession with John Wayne here. Oh. So we can lock it. I just turned it the wrong way. Okay. There's a thing that I was talking about. Yeah, that gap right there is where I got a picture of an old lady looking back at me, smiling. Not this first gap, but the second one. Alright. I'm gonna go back inside. It's nice out, at least. But, yeah. Okay. At least now I know I can lock that, because yesterday I didn't know that it would lock. I kept messing with it, and I guess I was turning it the wrong way, so it didn't lock. Loud vehicle going by outside. I don't know what the plan is for today. I'm just sitting here quiet, trying to see what I can hear. I notice when I'm on this side, I don't hear the noises that I was hearing when I was on the other side last night, for some reason. I don't know if I intimidate whatever was making all the noise last night or what it is. Because I do intimidate a lot of people, because I'm not exactly a small guy. And there weren't very many guys my size back in the day, so I could just scare people, or the spirits from back then or whatever. I don't know what that is, but I can see something up there, up that hill. There's something white up there. I don't know what it is, though. Yeah, you can't even, I don't even think you could see it because there's like a weird glare for some reason. I don't know what's causing that. What is that? Like a mist. But it's like, the phone I don't think is picking it up. Yeah, the phone's not picking it up. It's, the mist is like coming from behind me and like on the screen of the phone, it looks like. That's weird. I don't know what would be causing that. And I left this on last night too, but I just now noticed that it's been turned off. Huh. Unless there's someone staying over there in that apartment and they came in here last night. They could have been what was making all the noise, and they could have a dog in there. I just now remember there's an apartment back there. But the weird thing is I didn't see a car there. There's no car in either one of the parking lots, so if someone's staying back there, they don't even have a car. And we're way up here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. So if they don't have a car and they live up here, I feel sorry for them. What is that? I'm hearing something. I'm hearing a full-on conversation. Where the fuck is that coming from? What the hell? I literally was hearing like what sounded like a full-on conversation with several different voices. I heard what sounded like 3 women and a man. Like 3 different female voices and a male voice. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from. I don't know if it was coming from out there or out there, because there's a patio there. And then there's this room with these tables. But it was coming from somewhere here close. I just couldn't make out exactly which direction it was coming from. That was weird. But it was like a full-on conversation between 4 people or 4 different voices. That was creepy. And here I am thinking that nothing was going to happen if I was over here. Because when I filmed over here yesterday, and I didn't have that much happen, I had like some feelings and stuff like that, and had like a couple times when I walked through this area here, it was like weird pressure on my chest for some reason. I don't know what caused that either, and it was only when I got like right there to that particular area. It happened 2 times, and then after that it stopped. Unless a spirit was in that, sitting in that, on that bar stool or something, I don't know. Yeah, because you can see that one's John Wayne, another John Wayne, I think, yeah, another John Wayne. They're all John Wayne. Not sure the reason behind them having so much John Wayne stuff here, unless he lived up here for a while or maybe filmed up here, I don't know. I really don't know much about him. I know I never liked his acting. That's what I know. Because he wasn't much of an actor. I heard his spirit haunts a hotel. I think it was in Gallup, New Mexico or somewhere. Because he's been seen there multiple times by a bunch of different people who didn't even know each other. All had the exact same experience where they were wandering around outside the hotel and like came face to face with him long after he died. There's a conversation again. I'm hearing 4 voices and what sounds like something being dragged or drug or however you want to say it. Like something being moved across the floor. Problem is, there's only one person here besides me, and she's sound asleep. And she won't be getting up for quite a while. So, and if whatever that noise is was in there, you would have already heard her scream, because that's something is being moved somewhere. Because I can hear it like moving across the floor. And the problem is the floor in there where the beds are not wood floors, and that's what it sounds like. Something being moved across a wood floor. I just saw something move across that window. The first window there. It went about halfway across the window and just vanished. I don't know what that was. It was like almost in the shape of a woman. Now, it was like a grayish white shadowy figure went like literally halfway across that first window, and then as soon as it got like to the middle part of the window, it just wasn't there anymore. And I could see the tree through that shadow thing that I just saw. And like I said, it was like a grayish white looking figure of a woman, because I could see the long hair, and yeah. that was a full-on apparition that I just saw. Wow. And it was outside the window. It was where the patio is that I was on earlier. Okay. Wow. Okay. And you can see there's daylight out there too. And stuff is moving around. The one thing I'll tell you though about this place is if you come here, you have to clean up after yourself. You have to take your own trash out, take the sheets off the bed when you leave and stuff like that. So be prepared for that. Yeah, whatever I saw went just like this, and when it got to right here, where this is, it just wasn't there anymore. That's, I don't know. So whatever I saw, like I said, it was a grayish white figure of what looked like a woman. You don't see stuff like that every day. And I was not expecting to look over here and see that either. I'm trying to remain calm because I don't want to freak out like other paranormal investigators when they see something. Because I always thought that was really stupid. You're looking for it and then you find it and then you freak out about it. That's makes no sense to me. But she would have had to have, she came from that way, like over there by the end of the patio. So most likely she would have been coming from in there. So she would have passed through that door, come around this way, and then I saw her. So what I saw was most likely one of the voices that I was hearing earlier, before that. So I actually saw what was making the voices, one of the voices that I was hearing earlier. The hell was that? Hopefully the phone picked that up because that was kind of loud. There's like a thud over there. But I don't know what made the noise. Huh. Well, I haven't filmed anywhere since I've got here, except for here, in the saloon. And I've had a lot of experiences here. So this might end up being its own documentary. I was originally planning on doing one documentary for the whole area, but being that I've already gotten so much footage, I am probably going to end up turning it into multiple different documentaries. Like one documentary for this place. What is that? I'm hearing a lot of movement over there. Like rustling sounds. You know, like the sound when you're that's weird. It's like the sound that when you're wearing denim jeans or something, you know, like that rustling noise they make. Like that rubbing sound or whatever you call it when you're walking. That's what it sounded like. like that noise when you're wearing jeans when they're rubbing together. Movement over here again. I didn't see anything that time, but I heard it. Sound like somebody just walked behind, like the whole length of the bar, just all the way, and then it just stopped. More movement over there. This place is definitely active. Really active. I just heard 2 footsteps in that other room out there. Like boot footsteps, just thump, thump. The floor just vibrated under my feet. So whatever just was walking out there just came in here because the floor literally vibrated. I'm hearing more rustling, like sounds over that way. I hear a man's voice. Oh my. There's no one out there. I was hearing what sounded like a deep male voice. I couldn't understand what they were saying though. trying to see if I can hear it again to figure out exactly which direction it's coming from, because I couldn't tell. Just had a footstep over here. So I got something else in here with me walking around. There's movement out there. I'm hearing either boots or high heels. Hopefully the phone is picking that up, because I can hear that clear as day. It's either boots or high heels. I don't know which. I don't think they would have had high heels back then, though, so it has to be boots. There are... Wow. There's a hill off in the distance, and I can see what looks to be people walking around up there. That's weird. Why would people be wandering around on top of a mountain at like 7 o'clock in the morning? What the hell? Ow. What's up? I just got pinched. Ow. Damn, that actually hurt. Something just pinched my finger. I think I'm making something mad, and that's not my intention. If that was you that just pinched my finger, I just heard what sounded like a horse. Literally sounded like a horse walking down the road. You know the sound when a horse is walking on pavement? That's what I just heard. And at the same time when that was happening, there were 2 cars went by, so that would have been impossible. But that's what I heard. But like I was trying to say, though, if that was you that just pinched my finger, I'm not here to aggravate you or make you angry or anything like that. I'm just here to see what's here. And I have this device in my hand. You could speak into it, and then later on people will be able to hear what you're saying. Or at least I hope they will. I didn't bring my recorder in here, so I can't actually do a live EP session, but I'm hearing what sounds or at least I heard what sounded like. I just heard the dog bark again that I was hearing last night, but now it sounds like it's over there where the beds are. That's weird. Last night it sounded like it was over here, but before that I heard what sounded like a doorknob turning. I don't know which doorknob it was because it happened too fast. I didn't actually see any of them turn. But if you're here, I'm just here to try to communicate with you and try to prove that you're actually here. Because there are a lot of people out there who don't believe in spirits or ghosts or whatever you want to be called. Yeah, and when I was getting the pressure on my chest, it would have been right here by this stool that I just realized I was leaning against. Not feeling it now, though. I hope the phone picked that up. I just heard someone screaming, "Help me," from outside somewhere. I don't know where it came from exactly, but I heard it. What in the hell? Yeah. I can't tell if you could see that or not. There's a big tin building over there on the side of that hill, and it looks like there's a figure standing in the doorway looking down this way. Hold on, I'm gonna go outside and see if you could see it. Yeah, I can't tell if you could see it or not. Hold on. Yeah, that one right there. I don't see it now, but when I was looking out here, there was a figure in the doorway of that gray metal or tin or whatever you want to call it building on the side of that hill. There was a figure. That's weird. Man. Okay. I'm getting a ton of activity. Now I got some sort of mist moving around in here. I can't tell if that's coming from behind me again or if that's in front of me. There's some sort of mist moving around in here again. I'm hearing a conversation again. Different voices this time, it sounds like. Sounds like they're... Alright. So, I was hearing voices coming from the concrete patio out there at the end of that last portion of it before I had to stop recording because someone wandered in. Anyway, I only record when I'm completely alone. I don't, if there's other people around or in the part of the building I'm in, I don't record. So, yeah. I'm just listening to see if I can hear anything anymore. It's hard to say. It's hard to actually hear because they turned the fans on, so now I'm having